Now to vote 2024, and we're just a few weeks away from the Florida primary.
And tonight we're learning about a shift in party lines. Local 10's Glenna Milberg is live with what she's learned. Glenna.
Nicole, Calvin, I can't tell you why, but I can tell you what. And what we know from seeing these new numbers is that there will be thousands of South Florida Democrats, now former Democrats, who will be voting in the Republican primary next month.
To the hills of Tennessee.
Trump
I don't believe Donald Trump can beat Joe Biden.
or Haley? Who gets the votes of former Florida Democrats?
We ended up having about 2,500 people switch to Republican since January 1st, between January 1st and the deadline that just passed on Tuesday.
Broward's supervisor of elections on This Week in South Florida Sunday. Now almost 2,700 Broward Democrats switched to be Republicans in the last few weeks heading into the Florida primary next month. In Miami-Dade, more than 4,100 switched. What is happening here? Rewind to the Iowa caucus last month for a possible clue. That's the ballot.
Yeah, just write the name.
There, any voter could switch parties on election night and vote in either party's primary. In Florida, primaries are closed to only party members, and state Democrats have already picked Joe Biden as Florida's winner. Looks like thousands are switching to have a say in the spicier race between frontrunner former President Trump and defiant, persistent opponent Nikki Haley. But 5 other former candidates are also on the ballot, including Ron DeSantis, though all have said they suspended their campaigns.
That's not an official action. They need to actually file paperwork to have their name removed from the ballot. And a lot of these people didn't do that in time.
So guess what? If they get votes, those votes actually count. You'll see that in the next day as the counts come in. So back to the party switching. Next month, on March 19th, depending on the turnout for the Republican primary, there could be a pretty significant percentages of votes from former Florida Democrats. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Doral tonight, Local 10 News.